Hi, this is Nat with Nomad. I'm here with
Jordan from Nomad.
and we're going to talk about why would you want to live in our newest property, Nomad Bucareli, located in Mexico City, La Colonia Juarez. Why would you say that the best reasons to live there are?
So I have been living in Mexico more or less since 2009. So I'm coming up on 15 years now. Come here for business before that as well. The change that I've seen in that neighborhood from 15 years ago until now is dramatic. You really see it when it lights up at night. During the daytime, there's still some of the car parts, sellers, and a little bit of a little bit of grit, a little bit of some of the nice things of Mexico City, a little bit of the grit. But you come at nighttime, and you see all the bars and restaurants, and cultural centers come alive at night with this amazing, fantastic lighting and really nice. Interior design and stuff, which you really see, which is a combination of the historical
side
legacy of the neighborhood and all those amazing, sort of Porfiriano buildings, with the sort of new happening vibe of the nightlife really is becoming quite a center of Mexico City.
I think you could also say that Colonia Juarez is really unique. Like, it gives that feeling of like you're still in Mexico, but there's new things and a lot of things going on. So I would say it's kind of like the new, or as you say, like in the past years, it has become like the newer, not center, but like the hip part of Mexico City.
Yeah. So what we've seen for the property has been a lot of people who are coming from Roma, Condesa, because, it really only is 10 or 15 minutes walking to Roma.
It's really close.
And, and we're seeing people come over because, we are at, it's a nicer building at a lower price than you would find in Roma. And so what we've also seen is we're on the next frontier of Colonia Doctores, which is our next door neighborhood, which also has really sort of interesting things happening, really from a cultural, artistic perspective.
You have amenidades, which is the Lucha Libre hotspot. So you could say there's a lot of things going on nearby. And I think also I could say that Nomad Bucareli is really well connected, like from a public transportation side.
The Metro bus has changed everything. And I think that's the one thing, especially if you're not from Mexico City and you haven't been here before, get yourself a Metro bus card. It really, the connectivity is spectacular. You'll save a ton of time in traffic. Really what I've seen the evolution of Metro bus over time, and really you can go pretty much anywhere in core Mexico City with Metrobus now.
Yeah.
I would say as well, some of my personal favorites of the neighborhood, and it's not exactly what it is, but is the Valderas Library and the park and La Ciudadela, artisanal market, fantastic. Love to go buy different presents there for friends.
Yeah, it's really Mexican.
Or very traditional sort of
back to like the roots.
Artisanatos. And so that's where we, that's one of the things in the park there is spectacular. With all the people dancing on the weekends, there's the dance lessons and the
danzón.
And so, just the characteristics and the character of that neighborhood are something that's so great.
Yeah, I think that we could say that Nomad Bucareli, everything it offers, like, the amenities and everything we have as benefits, and the fact that it's located in a hotspot, it really does bring like the best that we have to offer.
Yeah, at Nomad Living, I like to think we do very nice buildings. We do very nice buildings with great finishing, spectacular amenities. Here in Nomad Bucareli, for example, my favorites, I would definitely say the co-working.
Yeah, it's really cute.
So the working space is really big, great modern design with lots of individual workspaces, so you can take calls and whatnot. And then, a ton of living plants that we put into that space with the tree And I feel like I go into that room and all the oxygen in that room makes me think better.
Think better, yeah, totally. I think Nomad Bucareli has like a really distinct aesthetic, or like it has life put into it with all the plants that we put in, the trees in the co-working, the botanical garden in the rooftop. I think it does have like a life of its own. So that's really something that makes the building be kind of like an oasis in the middle of the city, right? So I think
that rooftop barbecue area is probably the nicest spot close to Reforma that you could host friends at to have a barbecue anywhere.
Yeah, it's really unique.
It's very unique. And additionally, what I really think the Playa pool deck will definitely, once it starts getting hot in the springtime, have those hot days, it's going to be great to kind of be out there, hang out with other residents, you invite your friends, hang out in the pool, take a dip in the pool. I think it's going to be, we have a great events programming scheduled for the area. So there are resident events and ways to interact with your neighbors. And so I'm really looking forward to that as well.
Yeah, and you cannot beat the views. I think the views we get from the playa, it's just unbeatable. You can see all of Mexico City. You can, like, from north down south. It's really good. I think that's what makes Nomad Bucareli really not only unique, but like the best place to live in Colonia Juarez.
Come check out Nomad Bucareli. We'll take care of you.